Dangerous and shameful. That's how Governor Roy Cooper is describing comments Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson made at a church service recently.
Much like his message at the NRA annual meeting in Texas this past weekend, the focus was on guns and protecting them. WRL state government reporter Travis Fain joins us with a closer look at Robinson's comments. Travis?
Yeah, this is the governor's tweet today. You can see it here. He says the lieutenant governor puts people's safety and democracy itself at risk by advocating the violent overthrow of government. We'll show you what the lieutenant governor had to say here. He spoke in a lengthy sermon at midpoint.
Who was the first group of people to stand up against that? The people of the church.
Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson delivered a lengthy sermon at Midpoint Church in Nash County on May 15th, one day after a mass shooting at a grocery store in Buffalo. In it, he talked about owning AR-15s, the style of gun used in Buffalo and also in the school massacre in Uvalde, Texas last week.
I got them AR-15s in case the government gets too big for its britches. Because I'm going to fill the backside of them britches with some lead.
Robinson isn't the only gun rights advocate to say high-powered rifles and large magazines are necessary in case the government becomes overbearing. President Joe Biden dismissed the idea over the weekend, and in the past he said people would need to own fighter jets under that logic. North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein also criticized the lieutenant governor today, saying he's pushing, quote, pretend culture wars. The subtext of all this: there's a good chance voters will pick between Robinson and Stein for the state's next governor. Roy Cooper is term limited, and so far Robinson, a Republican, and Stein, a Democrat, are the only prominent politicians expected to run in 2024.
All right, and late today we got a response from the lieutenant governor. He says Cooper and Stein are showing who they really are, typical politicians. No one with a brain thinks I'm calling for people to attack government officials. He goes on to say that he would think they would have a better grasp of the Constitution, and that I have to say, there really seems to be no appetite at the State House for increased gun control right now. Just to bottom line this thing for people, Republicans in control have tried for years to loosen the state's gun laws. Cooper has vetoed those bills, and none of that math is likely to change unless voters choose new state legislators in this year's November elections.